again, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel, where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum, and this is going to be another special episode of In Your Face. Here on In Your Face, we love, on occasion, going to different various locations and kind of giving a review of a particular place and telling you all about it. So if you're in the area, or maybe you live in the area, maybe you'll give this place a try. Maybe you already know about it. I don't care. You know, it's one of those things that, you know, these people, you know, for whatever reason, the particular location that I might be talking about here on In Your Face deserves credit where credit is due. So let's talk about the place that's in question in this episode. I'm at work. I'm working register, you know, and right now I'm stationed at the Fredericktown McDonald's. Hi, guys. And of all the things, this very young lady comes in, and she's in a uniform for another place, you know, for a place that she works at, a place called Scoops, which is a frozen custard shop across on the other side of Fredericktown. She was telling me about the place. I've been there for many years, and I love a good frozen custard every now and again, and she invited me to come over and try one. So I did, and well, let's roll the footage again. That's right, friends. I went over to check out our friends Scoops and Fredericktown and the place inside obviously had been there for years, but it was very nice, very well kept. And the real question is, did they pass the two things that I look for in any, you know, in any eatery establishment? And the answer obviously is yes. Went in there and you know, obviously the custard was fantastic. The frozen custard was phenomenal, but the customer service was off the chain, and the interaction between the co-workers was very pleasant. So customer service was great, and would I want to work there? The answer is yes. Okay. Now, while we're on the subject of frozen custard, I had to be reminded of this, and I already know this, but I had to be reminded. I called it ice cream, and I should be ashamed of myself. Ice cream and custard, you know, frozen custard, is two totally different things. What's the major difference between the two? Well, frozen custard will have eggs in it, and ice cream won't. I've even heard frozen custard sometimes being referred to, I think, Philadelphia ice cream. So, and it has a different mouthfeel. So bear that in mind when you go into a place like this. Now, if you were to question whether, you know, how good was the frozen custard, I would say it's as good, if not better, than Ted Drew's up in St. Louis. So if you're in the area and you gotta, you know, you want to go over and get yourself a frozen custard, you'll be pleasantly surprised that the people at Scoops do such a phenomenal job. It's on par, but cheaper than Ted Drew's up in St. Louis. So thank you all very much over there at Scoops for having me, Prince Magnum, and pulling in Project Spirit. You guys made me feel very welcome there. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all so very much. All right, that brings us to the usual spot. As always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the Prince Magnum channel, you really should be. There's a little something on here for everybody. Everybody. If you're really savvy, you're going to hit that bell icon and you'll be notified every time we upload a brand new video. If you got any positive feedback, be sure to leave it in the comments box below. As always, for all of you out there, get out there and work on a project. Don't care what it is, just do something with yourself. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet. Maybe take them for a nice cruise in your classic car over to our friends at Scoops. Just a thought, just a thought. And as always, for all of you out there, if no one out there has told you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you, and have a happy 24. Thank you.
Good night, ladies.